Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, the STEAMy Mama, for all things motherhood and education. Today is a special Valentine's Day edition of Getting Steamy, and we'll be featuring the book The Love Monster and the Perfect Present. So stick around for the supply list and let's get started.
You're a rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone.
For this STEAM project, you're going to need some Dial Basics, the hypoallergenic, and then some Irish Spring. This one's in the set Moisture Blast, but it doesn't have to be that. I got both these packs from the dollar store, as well as these googly eyes from the dollar store and foam stickers. It doesn't have to be hearts. I got hearts because it's Valentine's Day, but any type of foam sticker will work for what we're doing. And some type of adhesive for your kids to use. I'm using these double-sided stickers for scrapbooking because they work really well. But you could help them and use hot glue or craft glue, works fine. If you do plan on doing the extension activity, you will also need Jergens soap or Ivory soap. I got Jergens because that's what they had at the dollar store. So the total cost of this stuff would have been $5. I had these already. Just use what you have as an adhesive and that will be fine. We're going to start off this project by reading The Love Monster and the Perfect Present. I'm actually not going to read you the book because, you know, copyright laws. There are lots of Love Monster books. There's 3 of them, but this one is perfect for this project. I'm just going to flip through so that you can see it's really just about 2 monsters in love, perfect for Valentine's Day, and he's searching for the perfect present. I'll put a link down below for where you can order this book. It's really sweet, and he finds out at the end something very sweet about how the perfect present can be made. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to unwrap your soaps that you're going to use, and you're actually going to microwave them. I know that sounds terrible, but you're going to put them on a plate and microwave them. And it's going to do something really, really cool in the microwave. Now, the reason you have to use certain types of soap is because different types of soap do different things in the microwave. And I'll show you an example of the Jergens after for the extension activity, but you want to put it on a microwave safe plate and probably in the center of the plate and heat it in the microwave for about 1 minute. Your kitchen is going to smell like soap probably for a couple of hours, but I promise it doesn't hurt the microwave. Just wash the plate afterwards, and when you get it out, it may look something like this. So this is the Dial, what it looked like, and then this is the Irish Spring. So it turns it into something kind of ugly, but we're going to turn them into little love monsters using all of these supplies, because this is actually still workable soap, and your kids can actually give it as a gift, like a funny gift for Valentine's Day. Now I'm just going to open all my craft supplies and start working on my monsters. Your kids can give them however many eyes or ears or legs they want. You can also cut foam pieces to make them look like different body parts, or use pipe cleaners for antennas. I didn't have any pipe cleaners, so I didn't do that. I'm just sticking them on. I do recommend using hot glue instead of stickers. They stay on better. This worked, but hot glue is definitely better.
Light, the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.
And here you goes the finished product. I have my little three-eyed monster here and my Cyclops here with their different little mouths. This one's pretty happy. He's happy too, but he's got really sharp teeth. As you can see, this is a fun and easy project to do with your kids. Like I said, it's very important that you use the right type of soap or you will get different results. Now let's talk the science behind this experiment. In these two soaps, there are small water pockets of molecules just contained within the soap. All soap is made with different types of water. Some have more water pockets than others. That's why certain types of soap don't work well for this experiment. What happens is when you put it in the microwave, the heat causes these molecules to heat up and move out and change state, and it creates air pockets instead of water pockets, which is what causes it to expand and look like it's exploding. And then when you take it out of the heat, those things go back to either water or they solidify around it, but there's still those air pockets in it, and that's why it looks so fluffy and big. Okay, let's talk about your reluctant steamers or your kids who are having a little trouble with this concept of solid, liquid, and gas molecules. What I like to do is have them play a game called Solid, Liquid, Gas, where they get to act as the different molecules in their different states. So you would tell them either solid, liquid, or gas, and they would act as those molecules. So for solid, they just kind of vibrate like this and do their shoulders up and down. And then for liquid, they go like this. They're more fluid and they feel how they have more space, and they would have to be more spread out to be able to move their arms like that. And then when you yell gas, they get to run around like crazy and they don't really have to stay in one spot. This really gets them engaged with the concept and they love playing it. It's a fun game to play indoors, outdoors, and especially with friends. So if you really want to get them engaged with the concept, I suggest that game. Now it's time to talk about your enthusiastic steamers, or your kids who really, really love science. You're going to need that bar of Jergens soap that I mentioned before. When you put those things in the microwave, you notice that it got bigger and expanded, but it then came out and hardened. That is not what happens when you put Jergens soap in the microwave, and it's not what happens when you put Ivory soap in the microwave. You can use Ivory soap too. So I'm going to try to show you right here. Try to hold it on there. Ooh. This is what happens when you put the Jergens soap in the microwave. You can see this really fluffy and crackly texture, and if you leave it in for a long time, it will go really, really big, and it'll keep expanding until there's no more soap left here. It is very different than the other type of soap, so they'll get a completely different experience from doing this. After that, a further extension, you could take little pieces of each of the types of soap and drop them in water to see which ones float and which ones sink. I challenge you to do that with your kids to figure out which ones you think right now float and which ones you think sink based off of what happened here and the science behind this that I taught you earlier in the video. Good luck, and I hope that you enjoy this with your kids. I hope you all enjoyed this video and that you come back to see more STEAM videos with me. Please, if you like this type of thing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell. Bye.